everyone, this is Gray Walker, Blender Helix Alpha from YouTube.com. Thanks for joining me for the part 3 of our Blender Beginners tutorials. So far, we have created a doorway, a door. We've learned how to set our pivot point where our door should be so we can rotate the door. We've converged a doorknob object with our door, and we learned how to extrude a little bit and how to select vertices and so on. So now we have a simple doorway, and we're going to animate the door. So let's start with our doorway closed. So let's clear all of the rotations for the doorway by hitting Alt-R. For animating, you don't need to be in edit mode. In fact, you should be in object mode. By default, Blender has opened a small timeline here, and by default it has 250 frames. We're on frame 1, and if we go to frame 10 or frame 20, nothing happens because we haven't set anything to happen. So what we can do is go back to frame 0 and select our door, hit I, and we can insert any of Blender's specific keyframes. Now you may be asking yourself, what is a keyframe? A keyframe is something that locks a certain attribute of an object or mesh or shape into a timeline or graph so that it will key back and forth to those specific attributes. For example, if you wanted to set our location keyframe for this mesh, we could set the location here. And if we go to frame 50 and drag our door over here and then set another location keyframe, it's going to be over here on frame 50. So on frame 0, the door is going to be over here, and on frame 50, it's going to be over here. So we can drag and see that it is now moving, it is animated, and if we hit play, we can see it slowly from 0 to 50 move over there. But if we wanted to animate scale or rotation or any sort of other thing, we would have to use a different keyframe. There are all kinds of very, very complex keyframes in Blender. Everything from just rotation, just scaling, or just location, to delta location, delta scale, visual rotation, rot scale, you got locate scale, all these different kinds of things. Some of them I don't even know what they are. A really good keyframe to use is location, rotation, scale. This is a keyframe that covers all three things: scaling, rotation, and location. It's very safe to use, and I suggest using that. So let's undo until we have cleared all of our keyframes, and we're going to animate this door opening. So let's go ahead and add a keyframe on frame 0 of our door closed, and let's just insert a keyframe, location, rotation, scale, just to be safe. And let's go to frame 100. Let's rotate this door on the Z-axis by about 180 degrees, almost 180 degrees. And since we're on frame 0, or on frame 100, we can go ahead and hit I, insert keyframe, location, rotation, scale, and now our doorway is animated. So you just learned how to animate a door in Blender. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Please leave me a like, and if you're new here, stick around and subscribe. Please join me for part 4 where we'll learn about some colors, materials, and pictures. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later.